Welcome, lovely collective, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards. I also have tarot and oracle for you as well. Let's go ahead and roll, lovely collective, and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that the collective needs to know most. Please, Spirit, thank you. Here. Okay. Who is the collective? Oh, nice. Oh, this is very, very nice. This is a breath of fresh air collective. I'm seeing you coming through as a dog and you're smiling. And it's as if you're looking up into the sky. And it's almost like not actually making a wish, but contemplating a wish. It's almost like a confirmation. I don't know if you heard the vehicle going by really fast, but the confirmation is very loud. So I feel like there's something going on here with some kind of something you've wished for and contemplating that wish in a happy manner. It's almost like focusing on the positive things about some kind of wish, okay? On the best way that I can give you an example would be something like if you're wishing to, like say you've been manifesting and taking action towards manifesting uh, a new job, okay? And then you go out alone somewhere out in nature, or you find a space wherever you're at, where you can be alone and you're just looking up into the sky, and your thoughts are just thinking about all the positive things that could happen with this new job. So it would be something like that. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, anything else from the crew? Yes. Okay, right here. Thank you. Okay, who is the collective? Okay, okay. So what I'm seeing is this time it's like I'm seeing you. Um, you're coming through as a child, okay? And in this situation, that's a symbolic of innocence, um, purity, and again, it's like this time you're laying down on your stomach and you're propping your head up with your fists, okay? Um, and you're looking up into the sky. So that's twice in a row you're looking at the sky. You've really got some kind of thought process going on here, and you're smiling. So there's definitely something good you're thinking about manifesting or attempting to manifest that's going to bring in a lot of happiness. Now, again, this is if you've been taking action towards manifesting something. Okay. If you haven't been, then this may not be for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards. Yeah, again, loud confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two cards for the collective. Please give me the top two cards for the collective. Please tell me when to stop. Please tell me when to stop. Thank you. Hold on. One bent. Yeah, there's definitely, it's like something beautiful you're trying to manifest. Lots of thought going into something. Yeah, it's kind of like having the head in the clouds scenario, but it's not actually. It's like you know how like when we're trying to manifest something And we want to keep all the thoughts positive and happy about it, right? All the good things that can come out of something. But it's kind of like it goes a little deeper than that. It's almost like I'm seeing, I saw the dog and the child representing you, collective, as if you're actually feeling it because of the big smiles that you're having. You know, when we smile, we're feeling something, we're feeling happiness. And I feel like that's the key here to manifesting something. Actually being able to feel it, feeling the joy from it. If you are trying to manifest something and you don't know how, I would start visualizing until you actually feel it. When you can start smiling and not even realize you're smiling until after it's been some time, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm smiling. That's a definite indicator. Because our hearts have to be happy in order to manifest in a positive way. Because that means we're in alignment. Okay, Spirit said one more time. Was that this one? One more. Okay, thank you. Here? Yes. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Very good. I'll explain these in just a moment. And we have, okay. Nice. Okay, so what this is telling me is I feel like this reading is going to be about manifestation of some kind of wish, goal, dream, desire. Okay. So the first thing that came out, we have, you see how the water's turbulent, getting ready to splash up on this boulder. Well, boulders are very, very hard to move. It takes a lot of force from the ocean to actually move a boulder. Okay. Because they're planted so deep and so solid and strong, right? And so it's like Spirit's saying that with this boulder, that's representing you, collective. You need, if you're not already, you need to be in the mindset, in the alignment of being unmovable, okay, unshakable. So again, that means being in alignment, making sure that you stay grounded, making sure that you keep your heart happy. Okay? So anything that may be raging against you or around you, Spirit's saying just remember, as long as you're strong and you're unmovable, that none of this can move you. None of this can bother you. So instead of focusing on this, focus on being that sturdy, strong foundation, that sturdy, strong rock. Okay? Now, the next thing is we have a lot of laundry here and it's not folded, right? And so, what I meant by this card is there needs to be some kind of organization. Okay? So, in order to obtain whatever wish, goal, dream, desire this is, there needs to be some kind of process, whether that's writing things out in a journal or actually sitting down and writing out a plan of what you would like to manifest, why, everything you can think of, and all the good parts about it. Okay. Sometimes, guys, like when I want to manifest something, I will write 4, 5, 6 pages of stuff and all the good things that can come of it. And here's the thing, usually what happens is it's not exactly the same thing, that I was writing down. It's better. Things come in a better way, in a more, they seem miraculous, a very beautiful manifestation. And so it's so much better than what I had even imagined. So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. Some kind of organization while you're keeping yourself grounded, sturdy, not worrying about any kind of, waters that's raging around you, whether it's stuff in the world, stuff going on, around you where you live, your work, whatever. Okay. Staying focused. That's it. Staying focused on where you're headed, on the end game. Staying focused on the end game. That is it. I'm going to name that. I'm going to name this reading Staying Focused on the End Game. Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the card, Spirit, this one. Thank you. So Spirit's going to have us starting with the tarot. Okay, Spirit, what would you like to tell lovely collective? What does collective need to know? Okay, this one flipped. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to ask Spirit if this one is meant. Oh, yes. That was strong. Okay, reverse upright. And we have, what is that? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a potential new beginning here. Okay, again, it's if you are taking action, okay, to do these things, that's the potential. If you are, then you are on your way to a brand new, abundant beginning, okay? And whatever you do, don't stop, okay? When we're manifesting, a lot of times, we think, okay, well, I've done this and I've done this, so that's plenty. Or we start doubting, right? But with myself, I've learned that when I trust is one of the key things too. I make sure that I trust 100%. And when I'm attempting to manifest something, I do absolutely everything I can think of. And I pray and I ask for the divine to, give me downloads, show me signs, synchronicities, show me visions, dreams, whatever. If there's anything else that I can possibly do on my end. And once I know, without a doubt, that I have done everything I can to take action, then I release it and I allow the divine and the universe to construct the rest behind the scenes. Okay? So, but that's the thing, you have to trust, let it go. And even, sometimes things don't manifest for years. But there has to be that trust there of divine timing. And when divine timing kicks in, and hey, wait a minute, I planted that seed several years ago. It's not because you did something wrong, but you have to remember that behind the scenes, when we manifest something, the divine has to go around us and within all the situations and construct everything just perfectly so it will line up, right? So we have to be patient. Thank you. Please. Yes. Okay. All right. Do you want me to start with this one? The bottom. Okay. So we're going to start reverse or upright. And we have 9 of Wands. Okay. So we have Wounded Warrior here. And keeping this order, Spirit. Yes. Okay. Whoa, that's strong. This one is really important. There was a lot of electricity coming from this card. Okay. So reverse or upright. And we have 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. And then the last card we have is Page of Pentacles. Okay, very good. So what I'm getting here is, it's like in the past, collective, there has, and of course we've all been through this, what I'm going to say, but I have to tell you what is coming out. So it's like being wounded, whether it's financially, relationships, some way, somehow, going through some kind of process of being wounded, okay? Because this person is looking at the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles is about investments. And I feel like what's happening here is there could be a little bit of some past wounds, some past It could be something that we were taught when we were young, um, but something that may be holding us back or making us feel like either we're not good enough um, to have a good investment, or to make a good investment, or have something come to fruition that's a good investment. So it's kind of like it's keeping us held back. Okay. And if we can release that, if we can go within and release and try to figure out, okay, I've been trying to manifest this for however long, right? And now this is like what I do during the time of my manifestation before I actually give it away with trust. Okay. So what I do is I say, okay, like if it's money, for example, I go back all the way to childhood and I work my way up. Okay. And I think of everything I can. What could be some kind of block for me? Okay. And you can use this for, whatever. Whoa, Spirit's pulling my hand. Where are we going? Hold on, guys. I got to do as Spirit leads me. The crystals. Crystals. Okay. Where are we going? Here. Higher. Okay. Higher. Here. Okay. Higher. Okay. Here. Oh my God. Oh, Spirit. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, Spirit is showing me um, there's like two spirit guides that are coming through as little children. Okay. Which again is symbolic for innocence in this situation, purity. And it's like they're looking down upon the other child, which is representing you, collective, okay? And it's like all of this purity, all of this innocence into something that you are attempting to manifest. Sorry about the noise. That's my little fur baby. She hasn't been feeling well, so. Um, but it's like all of these beautiful angelic type energies surrounding you. Whatever this is that you're attempting to manifest, this is something from the divine. Okay, those of you that are watching this video, if you felt led to watch this video and you're feeling this, then this is definitely for you. Okay, and you know that you've been taking action towards manifesting something of love, something beautiful, something that really makes your heart happy, something that would be uh, beautiful according to God and the divine. This is for you. Okay. Um, this is just amazing. Thank you, Spirit. So it's like the divine's wanting you to know without a doubt, you are being surrounded by guides, the angelic realm, to help you manifest whatever this is. Do not doubt whatever you do. Trust. Okay. Now let's go back to here. So with this Nine of Wands, again, I feel like that's some kind of blockage to work through. Okay, to heal yourself of, and then understanding that you are worth the investment. And I feel like that could also be feeling like you're good enough, like for the divine to invest in you, to give you this beautiful gift, this Page of Pentacles. That's like a new opportunity, okay? And it may start out small, but that's okay. It may be something that you have to build and work on somehow. Even if it's a relationship, everything has to be built over time to be sturdy. If you start small and you continually build, That's what you end up building, is a big, sturdy, strong foundation, this boulder, and it's unshakable. Nothing can move it, no matter what's going on, right? So this, yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. Love, love, love this. Okay, Spirit, continue with this deck. No. Okay. Wow, collective, congratulations. Where would you like for me to go? Oh, here. Different deck of tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Love it. Okay, so for me, intuitively, usually when I get the Wheel of Fortune, not always, but in this scenario, I feel like Spirit's saying here, again, it's going to be up to you. Are you going to take the wheel into your hands, and are you going to steer it in the right direction? Are you going to um, take action towards manifesting your dreams, goals, desires, walking in your purpose, your mission, or are you just going to let this wheel spin out of control? What are you going to do with this? It's like Spirit saying it's up to you, okay, how this plays out. So it's like either you can let it just spin and just let things turn out the way they're going to turn out, or you can grab a hold of that wheel and you can steer it in the direction that you want, okay? And I feel like Spirit's saying, because we have free will, we can do what we choose. But if you truly want to manifest, Spirit's giving you the keys here how to manifest something. This is just beautiful. Okay, Spirit, continue with this deck. Yes, okay. What else, please, for the collective? Okay. I don't know if you saw that on camera, but this just flipped over. Okay, let me make sure because it didn't land on the table. Yes, that's very strong. So we do have the tower here. Now, I'm going to pull some more cards on this tower. Remember, guys, tower doesn't have to mean anything negative, okay? Okay, Spirit, give me more. What is this tower? Explain the tower for me. What is the tower? What is the tower? Thank you. And reverse or upright. Upright, we have Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit's saying here, this is a very good tower. Okay, the Knight of Cups, this could be love for some of you. Doesn't have to be. I know Page of Pentacles sometimes can represent love, so it's going to be on, depending on your situation. We're all living different lives, right? But if it's not love, um, it's like there's a beautiful, exciting opportunity coming in. Okay, if with the Wheel of Fortune you choose to grab hold of that wheel and take action towards your manifestation. Okay, wow. So this is an exciting tower. Love it. Love it. And with towers, the everything has to fall. It's kind of like this. The way I see the tower is, like everything has to crumble down because there's this big crack. Now, what happens normally, like when we have a building that is being, like there's a demolition, right? They take it down to the foundation, right? But then the foundation's usually cracked and just a mess. So usually they get rid of the foundation too. They come in and the different machinery, and they scrape the land and make everything smooth again, and dig what they need to, and then they pour a whole new brand new foundation so that it's strong and sturdy to build on again, right? And that's how I see the tower. It's one of these things of you don't want to rebuild something on something that's cracked, that's not sturdy, right? So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. So something in your life, you know, it may feel like, you're losing um, close loved ones. And I don't mean that in a way as far as passing. I mean, it could be, but, and anyone going through that, I do give you my condolences. Um, you know, that's not easy to go through. But I'm feeling more for most of you. It's like, like some of you could get, some news of something that may seem disheartening somehow, but at the same time, shortly after, there's some kind of offer coming in. Okay. So it's like, and then you'll see, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that fell, because during the time in between, I had to go through and I had to scrape all that off, level everything out, which would be grounding, meditating, staying in the moment, doing what makes my heart happy. Okay. And then all of a sudden, it's like, and I'm building this new, strong, sturdy foundation. And then here comes this offer, whatever this is. Okay. Very, very nice. Okay. Spirit, Holy Divine. Oh, okay. These, both of them? Yes. Okay. Which one? This one? Okay. Reverse or upright? Reverse. Look. Okay, I thought it was the Five of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so tug of war is going to end, because for me, the tug of war in the Five of Wands in the upright is like tug of war. Okay, constant push and pull, constant going back and forth, whether if it's with people, with situations, ourselves. Okay, but that's going to come to an end should you choose to grab a hold of that wheel. Okay. And then the next thing, reverse or upright, and we have Seven of Pentacles. You have another investment card. That's two Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you guys, this is amazing. So once you go through and heal whatever this is, whether it's your mindset, whether it's things you've been through in your life where you feel you're not deserving enough, or you're not smart enough, you're not young enough, whatever this is, okay? Because I can tell you, I'm 53 and a half, and my life is really just beginning, okay? So never feel like you're too old for anything, okay? Never. Because that is just absolutely not true. It's how you think and how you feel. If you feel like you're too old, as long as you feel like you're too old, then you're too old. That's just how it is, because that's what will manifest. But if you feel like you're still young, and you know in your mind you're still young, you still got a lot of youth in you, and you got a lot of oomph still in you to go for it. Because the more you go for it, the more you'll start seeing things playing out that you want to manifest. It's just really cool. Okay. Let me see if Spirit wants anything else from this deck. Anything else from this deck? No. Okay. Where would you like for me to go next, please, for the collective? Here. Thank you. We're going to go to the Oracle. What would you like to tell the collective, please, Spirit? Collective, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All of these? This one? Yes. 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 Okay. Thank you. More from this deck. No. Okay. So I'll start with, okay, so we have, okay, these two came out together, so I'm going to read them together. So we have self-care, balance. That's exactly what I was saying, to become this bolder, okay? With this Nine of Wands as well. So let's see, it says, taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Let me see, let me get it closer. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me and what is taking from me? That's the tower. That's the tower that's got to go down. Okay? Anything that's not good for us anymore, it has to go, because we're going into this new beginning. Okay? This new offer, whatever it is that's coming in. okay, of some kind. And the new offer can't come in if there's anything attached that doesn't have a solid, sturdy foundation. Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Exactly. 100%. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm doing this, guys, because I know some people like to screenshot. Okay, and then the next one we have new beginnings, intention. Intention. What are we talking about? Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. Sorry about that. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into this new chapter. Oh my gosh. Isn't that what we just said? It's so cool, collective. So cool. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to do this. So we have two together here. Three. Okay, nice. Okay, and just so you know, I do not read uh, the oracle in reverse. I have that set up with my guides. Okay, so these are only in the upright. Um, Stuck energy alignment. Okay, see, that's going to be the Nine of Wands. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. So it says you have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain, yeah, wounded warrior, or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. So basically, what Spirit's doing, Spirit is just confirming everything we've already went through here. Okay, and that's cool. Betrayal. Okay, betrayal revealed. The situation that can be the tower as well, right? The situation will reveal to you the intention behind it, whether it's you betraying yourself in some way, which could be the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, or another person or situation, which can still be the Nine of Wands as well. And it says you are being asked to unmask the truth by removing any blinders that hinder the clarity that is needed. And something else here. Uh, the tower is directly under the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. Spooky. So yeah, definitely. That's like a two-edged sword here. It's like you've got the good coming from the not so good. Okay, but it will be wonderful once it comes. It's okay, baby. It'll be wonderful once everything falls. You start healing, and then this new opportunity comes in. But during that time, of course, right? You're focusing on yourself, on your goals, your think it could be your health, different things for each of us. It's okay, baby. It's okay. This is awesome. Okay. And then we have time to evolve, decision. Okay, we have decisions. It's not a negative. Okay, it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated. This is needed. This releases the victim. Let's see, what is that? Victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation uh, hinges on your growth or not. Okay, so, and the thing is, we had two cards. We had this one that came out with the betrayal. So they're basically saying the same thing. Tower's got to fall, but it's a good thing. It may not feel like a good thing in the beginning, okay? But again, these people, places, situations cannot come with you in this new cycle, okay? And then we have old wounds, patterns. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. There's the Nine of Wands. Pookie, it's okay. The Nine of Wands. Get out of here. So cool. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, patterns. So we attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us. Until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release, the cycle will continue. Go within to heal the pain layer by layer to find joy again. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys, Spirit is just confirming everything that came out. Period. I mean, you guys are seeing this. Okay, Spirit, can you please give me, let's go to this deck. I believe this is the angel numbers. Yeah. Can you please give collective at least one angel number? At least one angel number for collective. What is it, Pookie? I think Pookie's seeing something. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't worry, guys. I already cleansed the space. She's only seeing positive entities. I'm a medium, so that's just how it is. Hold on. Okay, and let's see. 0440, or you could be seeing the number 8. So it says, what does this say? The gut feeling. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism. Relating, what is that? For some reason, I can't see. Relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in the ass. 3 is the crowd. Okay, so basically, this is just saying, make sure that it's mutual respect, mutual loyalty. If you're talking about any kind of relationship at all. But yeah, it's true. In other words, do what's right. Do what's right. You don't have to worry about karma biting you in the ass. As the card said. Don't have to worry. Stay honest. Stay true. And you got this. Okay, Spirit, please give us at least one animal. One spirit animal, please, for the collective. At least one spirit animal. Thank you. What do we have? Are you kidding me? A rabbit. A rabbit. I know it's got a different meaning here, but for me, because I interpret symbols, for me, the main meaning for a rabbit is abundance and manifesting quickly, okay? Especially in this situation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this says cleverness. If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. And check this out. This rabbit, look, this rabbit is like laying there looking up. I saw in the beginning the dog looking up at the sky and a child. That's 3 things. Spirit works with me in 3s. So there's 3 different scenarios here of looking up into the sky. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Spirit, anything else for the collective before I close? Oh, yes, Spirit. Wow. Wow. Okay, where are we going? Hang on just a minute. Spirit's pulling me. Whoa. Whoa. Here. 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 Okay, thank you. Whoa, wait a minute. Spirit's not done. This way? This way? Okay, thank you. Whoa, okay. Okay, Spirit, we're here. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. If you guys are wondering what I'm feeling, it's like electrical voltage, but it doesn't hurt. It's really strong. Okay, what do you want me to tell the collective? And I feel like someone's asking. So the reason I'm doing this is I'm creating a portal. I see visions. Anyone can do this. If you practice, you'll see like a film right here, like a cheese wrapper. It's clear, but you can still see there's something there. If you do that, look up at the ceilings or somewhere where it's solid background. If you look in here, you'll see it actually creates a portal. Okay, and you can see visions. If you practice, you just got to practice and ask the divine to help you open up. Okay, what do you want to tell the collective? Okay, who is the collective? See, I've never seen this before. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's like I'm seeing a line of people, right? And this line of people is like they're all looking the same direction. It's almost like everyone following a certain path, okay, in a single file line. But every head is hollow. Like seriously, hollow. There's nothing there. There's like the skull, and that's it. And the rest of the body, everything's there. But we just have the skull. Okay, there's nothing inside the skull. Period. Nothing. It's just black. And so I feel like what Spirit's saying here is it's this right here. Okay, it's time to think outside the box. And I'm also feeling Aquarius here. If you check your Aquarius placements in your chart, if you possibly can, because I'm definitely feeling Aquarius. I'm Aquarius North Node, and I know I've got Aquarius some other placements, but mine is a North Node. So wherever yours falls, there's something going on here with Aquarius stepping outside the box, not doing what everyone else is doing. Listen, guys, there's something here about investing in yourself, but investing in things, ideas, projects, people, things that are not the norm, okay, that of society. That's what I'm getting here. Because that's going to end up being very profitable. But it's also going to be like your path to get off the path. In other words, get out of the matrix. Work your way out of the matrix. Yes, that's it. Anything else, Spirit? Wow. Okay, we're here. Is it this one or this one? Okay, this deck. Spirit's bringing me back to the tarot. Okay, just so you can see, this flipped over. Okay. Is it this one? Yes, okay. So you have the Strength card. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, yes, you'll have the strength to do what you need should you decide to take hold of the wheel, okay, and guide it in the direction you want for your path. But I also feel like Spirit's saying here, taking control. She's got control over this lion. But it's in a beautiful way. It's in a loving way. It's in like how it should be. How, like it's not like a narcissistic type control or toxic. It's loving, respectful. And this lion's representing her inner child. She has control over this lion because she's learning to love herself, to respect herself, to know her worth. And I say her, but this can be for anyone. It's just energy, okay? We all have masculine and feminine. But yeah, I feel like spirit is really wanting someone to know you are not too old. Is that it, Spirit? Is that what you're trying to say? Yes, yes. You are not too old. Okay? You are not too poor. You are not too um, less than. None of that. There is no what we've been taught by society. There's none of that anymore. Spirit wants you to get out of that way of thinking and realize your worth. Realize your true power, your true strength. And to get there is where the healing is. Okay? As we begin healing, as we've already discussed, healing, meditating, grounding, all those things, going back to childhood and working our way up to now to see where any blockages or things that just weren't true or are not true to us now could have held us back in our way of thinking. Okay, but Spirit's wanting us to come out of that matrix thinking of doing what everyone else says that is right when it really wasn't. Okay, it's time for us to think outside the box and make it happen, and don't be apologetic for it either. As long as it's for the good of humanity, as long as it's of love and happiness for all, Spirits weren't saying stop holding back here. Okay, don't worry about how crazy it may sound or how crazy it may look. Do it, because guys, I don't care anymore. It bothered me years ago, but I let all that go. I don't care anymore. If Spirit gives me a download and says do it now, I do it now. I don't care how crazy it sounds. I don't. And we have to get to that point. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave this here. I feel like Spirit's done. Spirit has left the building. No, not really. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, guys. Always remember, my friends, find your miracle in everything. If we look hard enough, we will find it. Much love.